What's up, internet? How's it going? Today I want to talk to everybody about my last video, or hopefully my last video about the Legend of Korra, and that is the Korrasami relationship is actually canon now. And for those of you who don't like it, well, hey, tough shit. This shit is actually canon now, and there's nothing that we can say or do about it. However, I will be honest though. This doesn't feel like a couple to me. It feels more like just two best friends who just want to hang out with one another. Because as far as I know, Korra only has one female friend and two male friends. That's it. So really, looking at the relationship so far, I mean, sure thing, you can say that because it's Nickelodeon and that they can get the normal relationship stuff across. I mean, really, they could have gotten it across better than just kind of throwing in sensual hand holding and then just saying, yeah, man, now that's how normal female friends act. Like, not really. I mean, like, girls, they can get away with a lot of stuff, but really, at the end of this one, there were only a few things that actually made this feel as though that it was going to be somewhat of a couple. And that was a few lines that Asami said and the ending when they went off into the soul portal. That's it. Other than that, the rest of this was just normal drama stuff of them talking about like what was going on with someone's father, somebody's job, what they had to do to stop Kuvira, you know, average stuff like that. And really, it's sad to me that, or pretty much, nah, it's not really sad. It's a bit difficult to put into words, but you felt more from Varrick about him taking Julie for granted, about him trying to tell her that. You could sense from that he was trying to tell her that I need to start taking you way more seriously. I mean we have never gotten a conversation from these two of saying like of them having like a moment where they sat down and said, you know what, I think I like you more than what I should, or pretty much, you know, we pretty much you know, something happens to Korra and Asami, you know, she is more than a best friend to me, or something like that, you know what I mean? Or you know how like we're best friends, we're more than the friends, you know, just a simple line like that. You can kind of like trigger it. It never really came across like that. It just seemed more like their average conversations and everything. However, going on from that though, this does tend to pose another problem for me in terms of them doing this, because even though they cannot necessarily have homosexual characters on a Nickelodeon TV show because, you know, kids and whatnot, you really got to think, it's like, these are the only homosexual people on this planet, or pretty much bisexual people on this on the planet. This case, this is the only girl relationship, you know, because Asami and Korra, you have never heard anybody else doing this, or pretty much you have never seen anyone else doing this. They never even alluded to it, or pretty much even going on from that, it's the thing of that the only people who actually have been in this type of relationship have been, who was it? Really nobody else. It does paint the picture for a lot of other people to really look at this and say like, okay, so Korra only dated one guy. Asami only dated one guy in which that we know of. And then out of nowhere, they just said, okay, screw all guys, we're just going to get with each other. I mean, now that's kind of not really kind of how I'm seeing things, but, you know, even though their relationships worked out with Mako for the most part, The only real bad part about it was the fact that they were just too young to really deal with that guy. Or pretty much Korra's only problem with Mako was the fact that they never really hit it off because Korra was too demanding and controlling and all that other shit. And Asami's was just a normal relationship. It just didn't go well. And really, that's just kind of how it came across. For this, it's not a bad thing. However, I will have to say this though. What does it matter now? I mean, really, if they're both in a relationship right now, and if this is the end of Avatar, does it really matter that they're in a relationship? Because really, we're never going to see these characters again. And if somebody who comes into this, you know, a brand new fan who comes out, who comes in and watches all 4 books, really, if they miss the fact that these two are in a relationship and they just see them as best friends, really, it won't matter because it's just like, okay, they're friends and they just moved on. They just went off into the spirit world together just to go and check it out. Okay, that's just how it's going to end. So, that is what I have to say about that. What do you guys think about it? I'm sorry for making this video so long and going off on so many tangents, but hey, I'll catch you guys on the next John Graham show. So please, keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.